Good evening, everyone. So today we will be learning more about growth hacking. Okay. So first of all, let's understand what growth hacking is actually is. So growth hacking is this term that has been coined around nowadays. Okay. So it's like a strategic approach where we are mixing our creativity, the analytics, and the experimentation so that we can achieve a very rapid and scalable growth in our businesses. It's a terminology that has been coined in such a way that describes the best that how we it's a data driven as well as a creative approach for achieving some growth in our businesses. Okay, as our markets are evolving and the consumer behaviors are changing, growth hackers have this power to experiment boldly and scale exponentially. Okay, so earlier we used to keep using the traditional marketing methods, but nowadays growth hackers emphasize on leveraging unconventional tactics and a data-driven insight to optimize results. So, in this highly competitive and dynamic market, we as a as businesses have to constantly seek some innovative way to accelerate our growth and gain some competitive edge. Now, what is hacking? Growth hacking is not just marketing, it's a mindset that combines creativity with a data driven decision making. Okay, it's about finding some unique ways to acquire customers and drive the growth by leveraging those existing resources effectively. So, what we do is we use unconventional and low cost strategies to acquire and retain customers and using our data and creativity to get some rapid growth. So, our characteristics of growth happening obviously are creativity, data driven decision making, and cross function collaboration. Now, talking about the growth hacker's mindset. Uh, Growth hacker possesses a very curious mindset, which is constantly exploring some new ideas, some new strategies. So they are very adaptable, willing to change the course of action, to change the course of action on the base of the data and feedback they receive. And they have this commitment to a lifelong learning so that they can stay ahead and be updated with the industry trends and adopt themselves with new technologies. So these are the few things which are some primary attributes to a growth hacker's mindset. Now, the key principles of a growth hacking. So, growth hacking is guided by key principles such as rapid experimentation, testing ideas to quickly learn about what resonates with the audience. It's about scalability, implementing strategies that can grow with our businesses, and leveraging existing resources which can effectively is use all the resources and to maximize the impact, like maximizing your available tools, networks to drive growth without any high cost. Now, some growth hacking strategies. Okay, viral marketing is one of those strategies, growth hacking strategies, and I'm going to give an example of that. Okay, so if you remember, while Swiggy was expanding its business, it implemented this Voice of Hunger campaign. Okay, so this Voice of Hunger campaign was created. It was having this highly shareable content that was very spreading very rapidly amongst users, and that drive a very organic growth. Okay, it asked all the users to share their content, share their ideas via Instagram and Twitter. This campaign was very highly done in Instagram and Twitter, and let's have a glimpse of that.
It's challenge one of Swiggy's Voice of Hunger. Recreate the shape, yes, the shape of a kebab skewer through a voice note on Instagram. Ready,
Guys, are
Binoy?
you able to hear?
Yes.
Meh. Binoy may not become the voice of hunger, but you sure can. DM us your recreation of a kebab skewer and stand a chance to win a year's worth of food vouchers. Voice your hunger now. It's challenge 2 of Swiggy's Voice of Hunger. Recreate the shape, yes, the shape of a shawarma.
So this ad was shared. I could not hear the ad, guys. You all did you able to hear this ad?
Yeah, it's audible.
Okay. Because I was not able to hear the ad myself. I don't know what happened. I could not hear it, but I'm happy that you guys heard it. So this Voice of Hunger campaign was launched in Instagram and Twitter, where they invited all the users to share their voice notes in a shape of a food. And the best this voice notes were awarded with some coupons, some year-long coupons, or the coupons for discounts for the upcoming purchases and all. So this helped create a quite brand awareness amongst all people about Swiggy. It's about the initial days when Swiggy was just launched. Okay, and having this humorous video, it was very able to tap those youngsters which are present in social medias, Instagram especially. So that's way. This is one of the way they have their viral marketing, which is one of the ways of growth hacking strategies. Now, another way of our growth hacking strategy is the referral program. So, in Oyo, there was this referral program started, that is a refer and earn. Okay, where if you can refer any of your friends, not only you got a discount in your existing stay, you also got a discount. The referral person will also get some discount. So this got a win-win strategy and helped Uboyo develop its business across. So it got more promotion. It became the customers themselves became the brand ambassadors about it. Okay. Then again, it's another growth hacking strategy is product-led growth. Now, if you all know about Byju's, see before Byju's, all coaching institutes, what they were about focusing about, they were just focusing about IIT, PMT, CLAT, GMAT, uh, CAT, MAT examinations, everything. Okay, maximum they would like focus on maybe 10th and 12th. But with Byju's, what they started to do is they started offering personalized learning. So they even give coaching classes for class 6, 7th standard students also. Right now, so there is coaching starts from class 1 also, I guess. Okay, so they gave a very personalized learning experience. It was a product-led growth. They understood what the market is lacking, that there is no specific product for these students, and then there's a huge amount of number of students which can be catered. So this is one of the growth hacking strategies which you can call, that is a product led growth. Then comes a content marketing. Okay, that is another growth hacking strategy. I hope you guys all remember, in Zomato there was this blog writing uh, theme that time came up. Okay, so not only you just wrote the reviews about the restaurants you visited, you also wrote the blog. Okay, and you used to earn badges or stars, followers on your own blogs and on your own reviews. So this created a massive number of people to start using Zomato app, because then they were able to communicate. It became a social app where they are able to share their views and share their content and receive views and receive comments on that as well. So this way they hacked on the content marketing team, and this just a simple thing. See, everybody writes a review, but if you can make your review accessible to all and make it like as a blog, then it becomes a different market altogether, right? So that's what Zomato did. And finally, social media engagement. I'm pretty much sure all of us know about Amul's creative social media campaign. I even remember when I was young, and this came back from, I think, I don't know from how long it is going on. Okay, I used to, whenever we used to go and purchase this Amul ka packet, I just used to flip it over and read the comic section, what was there right now. So that actually led a lot of, like, connect between the audience. They started building relationships. They Amul was leveraging on all the current events, the media trends, the pop culture that was being advertised, and made it as the Amul Butter Girl. So this way they got a lot of social media engagement. See, this happened from the time when social media was not even that much relevant. Still they had this people media engagement, but via not only just by this, even India Today used to have this, and then later on it became a national campaign altogether. So these are some of the growth hacking strategies. These are the some unconventional tactics for exponential growth. Now I have a few case studies to talk about also. uh, I hope you guys know about Dropbox. So, Dropbox was one of these cloud storage companies which came into the fruition in 2007. Now, it was at that time when the market was having very strong competitors such as Google Drive and Microsoft OneDrive. So, Dropbox could not just enter into the market space the way it was expecting themselves to. So, they used this innovative referral program. What they used to do is, if you are referring to your friends, okay, not only you get an additional storage space, your friend will also get a additional storage. Okay, so for every 100 GB, if you are referring a friend, so then you are getting 10 GB, 20 GB extra. So this created a humongous, growth, because the existing users started to act like brand advocates, and they used to drive the new user signups, because the more number of people they are getting into Dropbox, the higher number of storage space they are getting for themselves. So this incentive was a win-win situation for both the referrers as well as the new signups, and it created a blast. It got them in a different level, and right now Dropbox is so much well known. Similarly, there's another case study for Airbnb. So this was I heard somewhere, I wanted to study more about it, and I tried to incorporate it today. Airbnb, when it started in 2008, it was again that time market was saturated with so many hospitality companies and TripAdvisor and all these things. So it was not able to find its own space. This was one of the earliest companies who used this user generated content, like user generated pictures, whatever the users are going and they are clicking. So they used to take actual customer pictures and used to post that in their own apps. This used to get some trust value, that see, this is not just company promoted pictures, this is the people who are themselves have lived in that space. They themselves are clicking and then they themselves are sharing. So that got a huge drive. Also, then integrated with Craigslist. Now Craigslist is US ka OLX, you can say. Okay, everybody for anything, see, from selling something to renting out properties, everything. You want to sell cars, you want to sell books, anything. They used to go and put their this one in ads in Craigslist. What Airbnb did is they used to capture those people who are putting this space for rent, and then they got an integration that, see, if you are using putting that particular space for rent, why don't you give it to Airbnb? And what you will get some people staying about it. Okay, so this is how the way they started having this integration. Also, they integrated Craigslist ka. So if the person who is putting out their space for rent, if they are putting it their ads in Airbnb, there was a Craigslist ka click post, in the Airbnb page itself. From there itself they can post in Craigslist also. So in same way, in the same time, they are posting two different places. So this is the one of the leverages they used it for all the new renters, and they got a huge space of people staying in. They got a huge list of property listings. So this is what Airbnb did for their own growth hacking mechanism. Then Dunzo, I think this is quite well known. This is became it. It was became a delivery revolution. Um, all of a sudden, whenever you want to send something somewhere or get it received, instead of parcel, this was a short term where you did not have to go them yourself. Dunzo was able to fulfill that demand. delivery service demand for everyday tasks and errands. It just focused on this seamless and efficient user space through its app and simplifying task management like delivery requests and everything. So some simple things also, like something you are, there's an untapped market and you are just focusing on what the users want, that can be a growth hack for yourself. Another case study will be our Fevicol's memorable humorous video campaigns. I think that is something that has been stick to our consumers' minds. See, whenever we think about Fevicol, any humorous video campaigns comes in our mind, and it has just been there. There was a very creative conceptualization, very creative and humorous approach towards to showcase their strength and versatility. Okay, and with this creative approach, it stuck in our mind that okay, the strongest one of the strongest of all is Fevicol. Then it had this cultural relevance also. It showed India's culture, its traditions, and in everyday life situations. So we used to relate a lot. It used to resonate a lot with the local audience. And finally, the brand recall value. Obviously, such a memorable and humorous videos. I think right now also we all remember each and every Fevicol's ideas. So let's just go down to nostalgia lane.
जब वेकफिट मैट्रेस पे चैन की नींद सोकर जागता हूँ तो दिन भर बच्चों जैसी एनर्जी लेवल्स पर भागता हूँ। गुड मॉर्निंग। मैं करके दिखाऊं। आयुष्मान क्या कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि वेकफिट मैट्रेस का एक्सपर्ट ग्रिड डिजाइन विद 3300 प्लस एयर चैनल्स रखे मेरी बॉडी को सुपर कूल, ताकि हर दिन लगे लाइक द लास्ट डे ऑफ अंदर के बच्चे को जगा वेकफिट पे।
लगता है ये फेविकॉल का कमाल है, टूटेगा नहीं।
So how many of you remember this ad? I think this was one of those earlier ads which came in Fevicol history, and this is one of the uh, childhood memory ads. See, that time also they were having this humorous video campaigns which resonates a lot. Okay, it's a day-to-day life situation. See, a carpenter just cutting their woods and creating some furnitures and something which we can see on a daily basis. It made such a funny video out of it, yet showing that how strong Fevicol as a product is. There's one more video which is of recent times. I think it still resonates the same thing, same idea.
नया फेविक्विक जेल गलती सुधारने का मौका दे।
See, right now also when Fevicol is preparing its campaigns, it's having the same level of creativity, same brand recall, same humorous, memorable memes and video campaigns. So you can see that brand hacking has been a rigorous effort which has been stayed constant, and it's given continuous, constant results from the very beginning. So growth hacking tools and technologies. So one of the few essential tools for growth hacking technologies will be like an 8B testing platform. So there are some other tools like Optimizely and Google Optimize to test various website variation. You can do it for yourself. See, a A/B testing platform does not mean to have a proper testing platform. You can have your ideas also, your own ideas being tested in two platforms. Okay, A to B is like option A and option B. We test amongst these two options and understand which will give you the best results. There are some AI tools which gives us this option for that. Apart from that, there are some marketing automation tools. See, the usage of HubSpot or Mailchimp for automation of email campaign for lead nurturing. This is also on growth hacking techniques, tools and technology, right? Also, analytics and data visualization software. Google Analytics for your tracking users and Tableau for an advanced data visualization. Now, some of the practical applications of growth hacking towards sales teams. So you can use this for leveraging your social media. You can use this platforms such as LinkedIn for prospecting and relationship building, implementing some referral programs in your own purchase, and encourage your sales team to tap into the networks and incentivize this referrals. Use of data analytics. You can analyze customer behavior and figure out what is the high potential leads and personalized sales approaches towards this so that you can close those high potential leads. Now, a few of the tips to get started with growth hacking. We should always start small. Begin with low risk experimentation to test out the new ideas and strategies. Because you have to keep on experimenting. That is the only thing with growth hacking, that you have to keep experimenting with new ideas and new strategies. And you should be ready to embrace failures, because there will be a lot of setbacks and you have to pick up yourself quickly based on all those learnings. And finally, foster collaboration. Figure out some ways to cross departmentalized cross collaboration so that you can uncover new growth opportunities. That is something which we need to do in growth hacking. Finally, few of the practical applications for virtual assistants. Okay, so for virtual assistants, what we can do with growth hacking? Social media outreach. Obviously, you can use like social media platforms for LinkedIn and this Twitter for more prospecting and relationship building. Okay, so that people get to know what all work you have done and what you have for growth, your own growth. Okay, then referral programs. So you can always implement some referral programs also, so that your clients are getting encouraged and they want to refer you towards their own new businesses. They want to start with your own things. Okay, and finally, your personal branding. I think a few weeks back, Srishti had taken a session on personal branding. So we can learn a lot. You can use those specific tactics for creating your own professional website so that you can publish your own thought relation leadership content, and you have to actively engage in the industry communities. This way you can build up your own personal brand. So thank you. That's all from my side.